Approaching 11 AM on the 1st of November 2023. Just got the barrow loaded and I'm about to set off towards the lake. I normally drive right down to the water's edge, but with the amount of rain we've had over the last 48 hours, yeah, very tricky down here, so I don't fancy getting stuck. But where I've parked, it's nice and dry, so I'm safe in the knowledge knowing when I depart just before dusk I can get away. You can see in the distance there, lovely overcast skies, and we're still into double figures. Let's stop waffling on and let's see if we can catch a November carp. Just about caught my breath. Right, I'm walking a bit gingerly here because it's proper slippy. And we've just arrived in swim 33. I've been fishing this swim for the last 2 to 3 weeks. And the reason being is, this is where the carp are currently holding. I'm pretty sure this camera's not doing it justice, but believe me, it's absolutely black out there with them. It's by no means an easy swim to fish. Loads of dead leaves which are mega slippy. Half that stage in there is broken. So's down there. I actually put that pallet there myself 2 weeks ago, just to give myself more of a chance of getting down from the top to the bottom without going head first. From the edge of that stage into the edge of those trees where the spot is, I can literally walk across it. It's about 2 foot at that. Mega silty. As I said before, this is where they want to be, so let's stop waffling on, let's get a rod sorted and let's do some fishing. 5 minutes. Presentation time. If you're new to the channel, this may be of interest. If you're a regular viewer, you've seen this one all before. So for the newbies, this is a presentation I call the twisted multi-rig. So it's tied as a standard multi-rig. The only difference is I like to use a little piece of shrink tube to add an aggressive kicker. Attached there is also a Fox pop-up weight, and I fish that quite close to the tubing, so the presentation acts almost like a wafter. Today I'm using a 15mm Scopex grid yellow pop-up, and I'm using a bait screw. Obviously that helps to interchange hook baits quickly and efficiently. If the presentation was out there for a longer period, i.e. a longer session, I wouldn't use a bait screw. I'd use a rig ring and tie the bait on. Obviously by puncturing any bait, you're going to allow water to get inside the hook bait over a period of time. So for longer sessions, exactly the same presentation, but I use a rig ring, and for short sessions like today, I use a bait screw. Right, let's get it back out there. Let's see if we can't catch another one. Bite number 2, and in amongst all those leaves we've got a lovely mirror. 2 casts, 2 bites. So I've just come up to 1:15. I don't know if you can make that out. It's a bit of a quiet period since that second fish. We've got a fizzer. So they're still in the area. They're not having it like they were, well, the previous 2 sessions I've done in this swim. I think last week I had 4 fish and had a common close to 20 pound, which is a very good fish for this lake. The winds got up in the last 20 to 30 minutes. We've just got over Storm Babette and we've got another one coming in this evening apparently. Just looking at the updates on my mobile, and mainly Ireland at the moment, they're on red alert, and so are parts of Scotland I believe. So yeah, today was the only realistic day I was going to get out and do a bit of fishing, because if what is forecasted arrives, yeah, I think it's going to get a bit mucky again. Come on the Carps, have another one. They must have heard me. Right on cue, literally seconds after doing that little brog entry, rattled off again amongst all the weed, plenty of leaves, silt, general crap. We've got a common. Right. Sort it out and get the rod back out. Ever faithful Scopex squid, plugged and glazed with a good helping of flake. Been feeding it little and often today. Yeah, the fish are clearly in front of me, but I'm pretty sure that the occasional sound of boilies breaking the surface helps and gets one or two mooching around in the swim. Incidentally, I had a bit of a panic last week looking on the Nash website, and it was set to discontinued. I thought, Scopex squid no longer. So I was on the phone to one or two of my contacts within the trade, and they put my mind at rest. I think it was a bit of a technical issue, and they are making a change, and that's to the packaging. So for all you Scopex squid lovers out there like myself, fear not, this great bait's going nowhere. Well, rod's gone again, and we've equalled last week's total. 4 captures today so far. Got about 2 hours left, so there's a good chance I might be able to beat last week's session in the way of the turtle carp. Proper black one this, proper dark mouth. Yeah, proper silt muncher. Lovely. Let's get the rod sorted and get it back on the spot. Well, I've done it. Fish number 5, and it's a lovely two-tone mirror. Apologies for not getting any of these fish in front of the camera, but believe me, the terrain and the swim is just, yes, it's hard enough to fish, let alone old fish. Yeah, chuffed with that. But just coming up to what, about 3:10, and we've gone one better than last week. So fish number 5. Might be cheeky and try and catch one more before we depart, but yeah, lovely days fishing.